Hi everyone, I'm Srinish. This is day 30 of me sharing my learnings and explaining things in English. So as I'm preparing for PL300 exam, the topic for today is use DAX time intelligence functions. So currently we are in the data modeling part. So let's move on to the notion. So what is time intelligence function? So for changing the default filter context in Power BI, we can use functions like calculate and so on. So like that, to change the date filter context, we will use the uh, time intelligence function. And so while using the time intelligence function, we can get rid of using calculate function, so which is very complicated in terms of uh, coding. So it will have more lines of DAX formula, so it will be very complex while also reading, also develop the code. So using the time intelligence function is a better way to change the date filter context. And for doing time intelligence function, we should have a date table, so which is a mandatory thing. At least we should have a one date table. In that, we should have the date table should have data type, which is date, and or also date and time. So at least one column with data type of date and time, and other which should not contains that column should not contain a unique sorry that column should contains unique values and should not contains any missing values or missing dates or blank values. And also it is the date column must span, that is it should have a full year, which means it is not necessary to have January to December, but it can have starting from July to ends in June. So it should have a complete year, but not a calendar year. So this is the case. And also the date table must be indicated as a date table. So these are the prerequisites that if you want to use the DAX intelligence function, time intelligence function, you should have these prerequisites. And while you having these, and the next is summarization over time. So there is two types of DAX time intelligence function as of now. That is, I am taking two functions, two types. One is summarization over time, and another one is comparisons over time. So now I am going to explain the summarization over time. So in summarization over time, we will have a function like this, total year to date, and we should pass an expression date. Filter and year end is not mandatory, and if you enter the filter, you can, if you want to enter the filter, you can use functions like calculate and all. And if you don't have December 31st as your year end, you can use the customize year end of your data. So if you are following a fiscal year and some other months which is not equal to calendar year, in that case you can add the year end date manually. So I will explain why in a while. And this is the formula. Let's go to the Power BI and I will show the practical explanation. So now I have 3 years, right? Fiscal year 2018, 19 and 20. Now I am going to create a new measure. So I'm going to copy paste the formula here. So this is the total year to date formula, and the revenue, here we have passed an expression, and the date is, so we have a separate date table, and here is the date column, so no worries. And our financial our fiscal year is from July to June 30. So we are the 6 here is the June, and the 30 here is the last date. So by doing like this, we can get the total year to date. I will show you in a matrix. So I'm putting this to a matrix, and as you can see, you see the same value here. So the formatting is in rupees. I'll change it to the dollar for consistency. I'm sorry, I should change this. Now both are the things in is in dollars. Okay, now so the revenue and the revenue year to date is giving the same value. So what is the purpose of using this? So I will explain. So when you want to see the cumulative sum of your sales, you can use this revenue year to date. So if you can see here, the first in the 2017 July, the value is same. If you see for 2017 August, it is in revenue it is uh, 20, but here it is 34. So it is cumulating the sales. So this plus this is equal to this, and 34 plus 25 is equal to here. The answer is here is 60, and it is doing a cumulative sum. So you can understand by this. And if you want to see the cumulative sum of your sales, you can use year to date function. And next I will show another function. So this is uh, so I will explain in Notion. So this is summarization over time. So you are doing a summarization over the time. So it is summarization over time. And next we have comparison over time. So let me copy this DAX function. And I'm going to the Power BI. So in the sales table, I will again add a new measure. So which is called previous year sales. Sorry, previous year revenue. I just copied it, and so it is a little bit slow, I guess. So yeah, now we have a variation. Sorry, a variable. I'm a little confused actually. So this is a variable, and we are passing a expression called calculate revenue where the same period last year. So it will return the sales amount, not to the. So it is changing the filter context, right? So it will not give the same revenue as we seen before in the previous formula. It will give the previous year formula. So sorry, previous year revenue. I will explain now. So and we are returning the revenue of prior year, and if I click enter, so after putting it to a matrix, I will explain to you very clearly. So I have changed the format of the DAX function. So it is in the currency now. So revenue previous year. I'll put it in the matrix. Now you can see that. So we have this column is blank. So the simple thing is this is the revenue and this is the previous year revenue. So what this function will do now, it will say you the previous year revenue while seeing the matrix view. So if a owner in a company sees, oh, my fiscal year 2019 revenue is 3.4, and what is the previous year means. So if they ask like that means you can show like revenue for previous year is this small, and this will enable the business owner to compare the values between a previous year and the current year. So this will make the business to uh, plan more efficiently. So for this purpose, for comparison purpose, mainly the this function will used. So the function I have used for this is same period last year. So the function is itself says the meaning of the what it does. So it will do like so it will calculate the previous year sales. So that is the previous revenue for previous year, and So you can see for 2018 it is 2.38, and if you see for 2019, the previous year is 2018, right? So it will show the previous year. So this is how it will calculate it. And now let's see about the revenue year over year percentage, year over year growth percentage, or you can say year over year percentage. And I'm going to create a new measure again. So now in the variable, we are passing a same formula, that is calculate revenue, same period last year. So I want to again calculate the revenue for same period but in last year. So but the thing is, we are including a new formula called divide. So we are going to divide revenue minus revenue previous year. So while doing like this, we will get the profit or loss amount. So if the previous year beaten the revenue, or previous year is low to the revenue, so while getting like this, dividing by it by the revenue period, it will give the year over year percentage. And after this, we have to click this to the percentage, so it is in the divide function. So I have formatted this, and I'm going to put it to the matrix. So I have to format this to percentage again. So now it is in the percentage. So how can we see this? As we can see here, the revenue for 2018 is lesser than 2019. So it is increased by 42 percentage. And if you see for 2019-20, 20 is higher than the 19. So 20 is 50%, 52% higher than the 19. So it is showing that in the 2021 fiscal year, it is showing minus 100%. It is nothing but we don't have any sales record for 2021. So it is showing minus 100%. It is nothing but we don't have values in the 2021. I will show a clear-cut example again here. So in July 2018, this is July 2018, we have 29. And if we go to the July 2017, it is 14. So there is a 106% of increase in year over year revenue. So this is how you should calculate. And let's take a minus example. So in November 2018, we have 36. So let's go to the 2017 November. So we have 47. So we have anyhow we have higher revenue in 2017 November compared to the 2018 November. So that's the reason here it is showing the minus 24%. This is how you should calculate the revenue year to date and revenue previous year and revenue year on year growth. And yeah, that's it I had for this video. And yeah, if you are an expert watching my video, find any mistakes or miscommunication, please let me know in the comment section. I'm open to learn from everyone. Thank you.